So I had long since given up hope that paid ads would be a potential way to scale PixGenie as a business because we're selling a really inexpensive product and I mean, ads are expensive, right? So let's run some numbers and see if my assumptions are correct. There's two numbers that are important in this situation. One of them is conversion rate and the other is cost per click. So I was doing a little bit of research to make sure I understood them both fully, and I found some incorrect information online. Conversion rate is number of positive conversions divided by number of clicks received times 100, not times 1,000. Now let me illustrate what that actually means real quick. So if I had 25 people buy stuff off of my website, but 1,000 people actually visited the website, then we could calculate the conversion rate, which is the proportion of how many people are actually doing what I want on the site, which is buy something, versus how many people visit with that formula. And that's 25 purchases divided by 1,000 visitors times 100 is a 2.5% conversion rate. Then I wanted to ask myself, what is a reasonable conversion rate to expect to receive with a decent product? So I did some Googling. It looks like for e-commerce businesses, according to Wix, we can expect 1.84 to 3.71%. And because I'm selling this stuff, looks like it's going to be sitting at around 2.4% average. So what that means is that if I paid advertisers like Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, YouTube to promote my ads, and I paid for 1,000 people to click through those ads and land on my website, that I could probably expect to get about 24 purchases from those 1,000 people that saw my website, if my website's pretty good. If I can just do that and I can just bring people to my website and get money, then why wouldn't I? Well, that's where the cost per click comes in. So we already know what conversion rate is, but CPC is how much you have to pay an advertiser to get somebody to click on your ad and land on your website. I don't actually know how much that costs off the top of my head. I think it's around $1. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Looks like it kind of ranges. I'm pretty interested in Pinterest here. $2 per click, or maybe, these are per view, but $2 per action on a Pinterest ad, so that would be $2,000 maximum to get 1,000 people to click on my website. So let's assume that I ran some Pinterest ads and it cost me the average, like a $1 per click, right? And I get 1,000 visitors to my website for $1,000. Then that means that with the 24 purchases from my 24% or my 2.4% conversion rate, I would need to make more than $1,000 in order for that purchase of ad space to make sense, right? Which means that every one of those 24 people who bought something from the website would have to pay at least $41.66 in order to cover the cost, because 24 times 41.66 is about $1,000. So that's just me breaking even. Now, if I can get a cost per click of 50 cents and I can get a conversion rate of 5%, then what happens? If my cost per click was half a dollar and my conversion rate was 5%, then it would cost me $500 for 1,000 visits. And 5% of 1,000 is 50, so I would get 50 conversions. So for 50 conversions to make me money on a $500 investment, I just need to make $10 per conversion. That's a lot more reasonable with the products that I'm selling than like $42 or whatever it was. So I don't know, is a 5% conversion rate crazy? Is $0.5 cost per click crazy? I don't know, but maybe I can get the numbers somewhere like that. And that's an intelligent question to ask somebody that works with ads. All that I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna completely discount ads as a potential way to grow the business like I have been doing. Because doing organic social media, because I don't wanna pay for ad space, while that would be really, really awesome if I could make it work, it seems like just an enormous hill to climb, and it would be super nice if I could figure out a way to put money into ads and get more money out and then just do it again and literally print money. That would be really, really cool. But if it turns out that those numbers are a little too wonky, then organic it is. That's the plan right now. Sticking with it. I'm going to be exploring ads on the side though.